Hello children, today we will see the exercise 10.5 which is given on the page number 184. This is the 10th part of the circle. I am reading out the question from the book itself. You may refer the book for the question. I have not written here on the board. Let's see what the question is saying. This is question number 1. In the figure 10.36, A, B, C are the 3 points on the circle with the center O, such that angle BOC is given here as 30 degree and angle AOB is given here as 60 degree. Okay, so we need to find the value of angle ADC. Okay, so as you can see here, I have drawn the figure. Here in this figure we need to find the value of this angle. ये जो रेड वाला एंगल है ये हमें निकालना है, ठीक है. So let's see its solution. So children, as we know, can you tell me that what will be the value of angle AOC? Angle AOC. Angle AOC here. Angle AOC must be equal to angle AOB plus angle BOC. Right? So we will add these two angles. Angle AOB is given as 60 degree. And angle BOC is given as 30 degrees. So finally we will get it here, the angle value as 90 degree. So we got the value of AOC as 90 degree, right? And we know one theorem, that is the theorem 10.8, which says that here you can say right here, or we will write here as angle ADC, as we know that angle AOC is going to be equal to twice of angle ADC. Now why this is happening? This is because of the theorem 10.8. You may check out the theorem 10.8. It is given on the page number 180, which says that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double to the angle which is subtended at any other point on the circle. So we will write down that particular theorem here. You may take the help of a book to write down that theorem. The theorem is angle subtended by any arc at the center is double of the angle subtended at any other point on the circle. Okay, so by this theorem we can say that angle AOC, ये angle इसका double होगा. Okay, so as we are having the value, already we are having the value of angle AOC, so we will replace it with 90 degree, that is equal to twice of angle ADC, or we can say that angle ADC must be equal to 90 degree by 2, or we can say angle ADC is 45 degree. So this is the value which we need to calculate, and we have done that part. You may note down the steps, and children here don't write only the theorem 10.8. Make sure that you will write down the full statement of the theorem. So now children, we will see the question number 2, what it says. Question number 2 of exercise 10.5. This is a chord of a circle is equal to the radius of a circle. Okay, find the angle subtended by the chord at the point on the minor arc and also at the point on the major arc. Okay, so let me draw the figure for this question. This is question number 2. A circle is given to us, and what it is saying that a chord is there and it is equal to its radius. Let us suppose its center is O, the chord name is AB. Okay, and it is given to us that the chord is equal to the radius, means all the 3 sides must be equal here of this triangle. Now we need to find the angle which is subtended by the chord at the point of the minor arc and also at the major arc. Okay, so right now the chord is here AB. So this is the chord AB is the minor arc right now. This is the minor arc. ठीक है. So ये minor arc है, मतलब major arc में अगर कोई एक point है C and if we join it with this like this point like this, then we need to find the value of this angle C. Okay, so first we will find out the angle which is forming at the major arc. So what the things are given here? The given is the chord AB is equal to the radius, means OA is equals to OB. Let us consider this thing is given to us. Okay, so if these three things are given, then obviously the triangle AOB must be or is an equilateral triangle. Correct? It must be a equilateral triangle, क्योंकि तीनों साइड आपका जब बराबर हो गया है तो ये equilateral triangle फॉर्म करेगा. Okay, and we know that the angles of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. All the three angles are of 60 degree each. So we can write here angle. This implies that angle OAB must be a 60 degree. Correct? And one more theorem we know, that is the theorem 10.8, which says that the angle subtended by any arc at the center is double of the angle subtended at any other point of the circle. So that you need to write down. So we will write now angle AOB must be equal to twice of angle ACB. And why it is happening? This is because of the theorem 10.8. You may note down from the book, it is given there. Okay, and because of that we can easily find the value of angle ACB, because this value is given to us as 60 degree. So this must be twice of angle 60 is equals to twice of angle ACB, or we can say that angle ACB is equals to 30 degree. So this is the angle which is formed at the major arc. This is the angle which is formed at the major arc. Okay, so this we have already calculated. Now we need to find the angle which is subtended by the chord in its minor arc. So minor arc, अगर आप सोचो ये AB, the chord is like this only. The chord is like this only. Okay, and you need to consider the major side of the arc. मतलब ये वाला arc है आपका, ठीक है. So minor arc ये हो जाएगा, minor side ये वाला part होगा. Now let us suppose the point C is here, or we can say let us suppose this is the point D. Then we need to find the value of this angle, ये वाला angle. This is the angle which is at the minor arc. Okay, so that must be equals to, this angle is given us to as 60 degree. So what will be the value of this part of the angle? This is nothing but the 360 minus 60 degree, means its value will be, what is this? Okay, step by step let's do it here. Now as angle, or we can say reflex angle AOB is given here, or will be equals to 360 minus angle AOB. Okay, now let us find its value. Its value will be 360 minus 60, that is 300 degree. 300 degree is the value of reflex angle AOB, this red angle. That angle we got here as 360. Now we need to find out the value of this angle which is forming at the minor arc. So we are having one theorem. I'm just rubbing out, or you may write down here as angle A, reflex angle, you may write reflex angle AOB must be equal to twice of angle ADB. And why it is happening? It is because of the theorem 10.8 itself. You may write down that theorem, whole theorem here. Okay, So we can say that this is, what is the value of reflex angle AOB? Reflex angle AOB is 300 degree. So that will be equals to twice of angle ADB. Or we can say, or you can say that angle ADB will be equals to 300 by 2, that is 150 degree. So just now we calculated the value of ACB, which is the angle forming on the major arc, and the value of angle ADB, which is the angle forming on the minor arc. So our final answer is, therefore we got all the both the answers here. Angle ACB as 30 degree and angle ADB as 150 degree. You may pause the video and note down the solution of this question. Now let's see the question number 3. Okay children, so now we will see the question number 3. Just look at the book and see the question. Here what it says. Here it is saying that in the figure 10.37, the angle PQR is 100 degree, where the point PQR are the points on the circle with the center O. Okay, fine. So we need to find the value of OPR. Okay, fine. So I'm just drawing that particular figure here. Look here. This is a circle. The points are given to us. The points are given here as P. This is Q, and this point is here as R. Okay. This is the center O. Now the center is a little bit downward. P I have to take a little bit up. Okay, fine. So PQ, join PQ, QR, and this is the, I'm joining the P and R also. We need to join PQ and QR too. This angle is given here as 100 degree. Okay, fine. And we need to find the value of OPR. This is OPR. We need to find the value of this angle. Okay, let's see how to do this one. So children, as you can see here, the angle POR, or I should write this as reflex angle POR, must be equal to angle PQR. Now tell me, what is the reason? The reason is same, the theorem 10.8, which says that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double of the angle subtended at any other point on the circle. Okay, so by that theorem we can write, oh sorry, I have missed out this 2 would be there. So reflex angle POR must be equal to twice of angle PQR. Now we are having the value of this thing is given to us. What the angle is given us? Angle PQR is given as 100 degree. So please write it down. This is given to us. So now just replace it. So reflex angle POR must be equal to 2 into 100, that is 200 degree. Now we got the value of reflex angle POR. ये वाला value हमें मिल गया. This we got. This angle is 200 degree. Okay. Now we need to find the value of this. So for that, first we will find out the value of this angle. What it will be? Just think. That is nothing but 360 minus that 200 degree, right? So just check out the triangle, or in triangle POR, we can say angle POR must be equal to 360 minus this reflex angle POR, and its value is 200 itself. So we will place it in place of it. So here we will get 061. 160 degree, we got the value of angle POR. Now as you can see here, the side PO and OR must be equal because they are the radius of the circle, right? So we will write as angle, sorry, not angle, as OP must be equal to OR because they are the radius of the same circle, radius of the same circle. So what do you think? अगर दो रेडियस दो साइड्स बराबर हैं तो ये दोनों एंगल भी बराबर होंगे, करेक्ट? इफ आई नेम दिस एज एंगल 1 and this as angle 2, this is 1 and 2, then and this implies that angle 1 must be equal to angle 2 because OP is equals to OR. It means that it's an isosceles triangle and we know that the angle opposite to the equal sides must be equal, so angle 1 must be equal to angle 2. Now can I write here as angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle POR as 180 degree? Everybody must be knowing the reason. The reason is angle sum property of a triangle. By angle sum property of triangle, right? Now do we have the value of POR? Yes, we have. That is 160 degree. And we know that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. So we will replace the angle 2 by 1. So we will get twice of angle 1 plus 160 is equals to 180, or you can say that, just note it down till here, and after that I am doing a little bit part is left, so I am doing on that side. So from here we can conclude twice of angle 1 must be equal to 180 minus 160, or we can say that angle 1 will be equals to 20 degree by 2, or we can say this implies angle 1 will be equals to 10 degree, and that only thing we need to find, right? So here we got the value of angle OPR as 10 degree. That is the thing we need to find. So you may just close it in a box. That's all for this question. Now let's see the next one. So now children, we will see the question number 4. What it says, let's see. This is the question number 4 given on the page number 185. So here one figure is given, and in that figure you can see that a circle is there, and BC is a chord on which two triangles are formed. This point is A, this point is D. This whole angle is given here as 69 degree, and this is 69, this angle is given as 31 degree. Okay, so we need to find the value of angle BDC. We need to find the value of angle BDC. ये angle हमें निकालना है. Okay, so just this is question number 4 solution. Now first you need to check. First let us write down the given terms. What the things are given here. Given is angle ABC as 69 degree and angle ACB as 31 degree. These two things are given to us. We need to find angle BDC. Okay, so let's see how to do this one. Okay, all of you just check out the triangle. In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, here you can see that angle A plus angle ABC plus angle BCA. Can I write this as 180 degree? The sum of all these three angles as 180 degree? Yes, of course, by angle sum property. Angle sum property of triangle, right? So from here we can easily calculate the value of angle A. That will be 180 minus angle ABC plus angle BCA, and we are having the value of ABC. It is 69 degree. Angle BCA is given here as 31 degree. So here we will get 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree. So we got the value of angle A as 80 degree. And we know one theorem. This is the theorem. Just check out the theorem number. Theorem number 10.9. It says that angle on the same segment of a circle are equal. मतलब अगर किसी भी circle में same segment में दो angles बन रहा है, let us suppose this is the segment. So if the segment is same, then these two angles which will form at any point on the circle will be equal. This is the theorem. Angles on the same segment must be equal. So by this, we are going to use this property itself, this theorem property itself, that as angle A must be equal to angle BDC. Why? The reason is angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. So by this property we can say that angle A must be equal to angle BDC. This implies that we are having the value of angle A here, so angle BDC must be 80 degree itself. So this is the answer of this question. That only thing we need to find. What is the value of angle BDC? That will come as 80 degree. Here we have used the theorem number. This is the theorem 10.9 given in the NCERT. You may check out from there. Now let's see the question number 5. So now children, let's see the question number 5. This is the question number 5 of exercise 10.5. So what it says, let's see. Here in the figure ABC, ABCD are the 4 points on the circle such that AC and BD intersect at the point E. Okay, such that, okay, fine. So let me draw the figure. Through that I will explain you. It would be more clear. This is the point B. This is the point C. A circle is given to us. We need to join B and C here. A point A and D is given on the circle. And what we will do, we have to join the BD, DC, as well as we need to join BA and AC. Now the point where AC and BD are intersecting is the point E. This point is E. Okay, fine. Now what the things are given to us, let us write down. This angle is given to us as 130 degree. This is 20 degree. Okay. Okay, fine. Now what we need to find? We need to find the value of angle BAC. Okay. So this is question number 5. Solution. What the things are given to us? In given we will write angle BEC as 130 degree and angle ECD is given here as 20 degree. Correct? ECD है ना? हाँ चलो. Now we need to find the value of the value of angle BAC. BAC. Okay, fine. We need to find this angle, this green angle. Okay. So how to start? Okay. All of you just check here. Just see the triangle. Or before that, as you can see, the BD is the straight line. So can I write here as angle BEC plus angle CED as 180 degree. BD is a straight line. So we can write angle BEC, this angle, plus ECD. ECD मतलब ये वाला angle, इन दोनों का sum 180 होगा, and this pair is called as linear pair. Okay, just write down the full form of it. It is nothing but the linear pair. So from here we are having the value of BCE, that is 130 degree. 130 CED is equal to 180 degree, or we can say that angle CED is 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. We got the value of angle CED. Okay, we will use this thing. Now, as we are having the value of this angle as 50 degree, can't we find this one? Yes, we can. So, now we need to check out the triangle EDC. Angle CED plus angle ECD plus angle EDC will be 180 degree. Just check out the names. CED plus ECD plus EDC must be 180 degree. This is by angle sum property of triangle, correct? Now, through this we can see this CED is already given to us as 50 degree. ECD is 20 degree. So, EDC will be equals to like this. This implies that ECD will be 180. Now 50 plus 20 will give you 70, means 70 degree. So here we will get 110 degree. So we got the value of angle EDC as 110. ये वाला angle आ गया 110 degree. Okay, we got this 110. And we know one theorem. Okay, I am just rubbing the upper part here. You may note down by pausing the video. Now we know one theorem. It says that angles on the same segment, angles formed on the same segment of a circle are equal. So by this theorem we can say that this implies that this is the theorem number. You may check out in the book NCERT. You will get it as this is the theorem 10.9. So as you can see, the theorem 10.9 says that angle formed on the same segment of the circles are equal. So through this we can conclude the angle BDC must be equal to the angle BAC. And just now we calculated the value of EDC. EDC and BDC, they are the same angle, right? Here the point E is extended to the point B, then it will be called as BDC. So its value is calculated here, that is 110. So the value of BAC must be 110 degrees. So from here we can write therefore the value of angle BAC is 110 degree. So we have calculated the value of angle BAC, which was told us to calculate.